This bridge represents the hopes of thousands of migrants. On the other side is El Paso, Texas. This is the gateway to the United States. Every day, dozens of families cross it, but not in the direction they had hoped. They are deported to Ciudad Juárez, a Mexican city they don't know. Should they go back home or stay here? For all of them, this is yet another challenge to be met. ERICK, a 41-year-old Cuban, decided to stay here. He was deported after an attempt to cross the border last year and is waiting for the resolution to his asylum application. In the meantime, he has found a job as a waiter.
I did the math. In Cuba, a professional makes $30 a month. Here you can make $30 in 3 days. If you want to live with dignity, it is possible here in Mexico.
His boss receives migrants looking for temporary work every day.
Almost all of us can relate because most of us are migrants. We've been through that process.
The call of America also leaves many Mexicans adrift. These men are homeless. They were deported during the Trump era. They lived several years in the United States before being deported back here.
We are so close to the promised land, and they put so many obstacles in our way. Whereas the people who came from Central America can claim political asylum, and because there are problems in their country, they get accepted.
For them, settling here is out of the question. All of them are planning to try again to cross the border illegally.
I have to go back. I just have to find a way to live.
From time to time, the group comes here for a meal. Because of the pandemic, some aid facilities that cater to immigrants have closed or limited their capacity. This modest place is ROSALBA BERNAL's house. With the limited means at hand, she transformed it into a shelter.
The shelter opened because of COVID. But the authorities forced us to close it for a few months, even with an increased demand.
ERICK and his 4 Cuban friends are having a party in the apartment they share. Being on their own and with no family to look after helped them adapt easily to work here.
Tonight, we're celebrating a friend who received a call from the United Nations agency that will support his case for political asylum in the United States. We will celebrate with mojitos.
This is the call that Jose has been waiting for over a year. He can leave tomorrow. His application for asylum depends on the MPP, or Migrant Protection Protocol. This policy, instituted by Donald Trump, forced him to stay in Mexico during the process. Thanks to its reversion by Joe Biden, he can return to American soil.
With Trump, there was no chance. With Biden, there is. Migrants are getting their hopes back.
And with this new hope, thousands of families are once again attracted from Central America. But they're in for a shock when they are arrested. They're deported based on sanitary measures and not migration rules, without being able to apply for asylum.
They are in what could be called a migratory limbo. They have the opportunity to decide for themselves if they want to return to their country or to wait here. But some people can't go back. It's not an option for them, and we know that.
This is Jose's big day. He is due at a UN center for a COVID test. These are his last few hours in Mexico.
I have my paper here, the MPP. I am very proud of the American president. It was not easy, because I waited here 1 year and 9 months. The wait paid off.
His family is waiting for him in Miami, where he hopes to start a new life soon.
Apart from being Cuban, I'm a hard worker. I can work anywhere. I will not be a burden on the United States.
Every day, only a few dozen migrants, like Jose, get to cross the border legally. It's a small number, but it's the hope that all migrants who are chasing the American dream are clinging to.